Let me give you some more examples. Let's say you're given something like this. If you're asked to make the subject, X the subject, visualize it like this. You've got one bubble, add another bubble. Kill off this bubble by taking away 2. So y take away 2 equals root x. And then you can square both sides. So here, when you square both sides, you've got to imagine at the moment when you are here, this is actually one whole thing. So when you square it, you've got to square this whole thing. So it will be this, okay, squared, which on this side it would be x, which means is this y minus 2 brackets and then squared, because what the brackets are saying is that this thing here belongs inside a bubble. You've got to work this out first, and then you can square it. I know this bit is really strange, because when you have y take away 2, if you square both sides, well, you have to imagine that this is one whole thing here. This is one bubble here, and then you can square it. If you have something like y minus 2 plus a, sorry. If you square this, so you've got this here. If you square it, then if you square both sides, then you have to imagine all this exists in a bubble, and then you can square it. Okay, I know this is quite strange when you have plus and minus. So this thing here would actually be like this: y minus 2 plus a brackets squared, because that's what it means. If you square both sides, it's basically this times by itself times by y minus 2 plus a. So it's this times by this. That's why you need brackets. Okay, if you're given something like this, hang on, let's say 3. Now last time it was 2 plus root x, but suppose it's a minus. Let's say this, it's a minus. So visualize it as this: one bubble minus this bubble here. Again, you don't want a minus, minus x equals something. You can see this is a minus a bubble here. So what you do, you add the bubble to both sides. So take the y down, plus root x equals 2. Now you can get rid of the y. Get rid of the y. So in this case, it would be root x 2 minus y. And then you can square both sides. Remember, if you're squaring both sides, it means this thing times by itself. So it's like this: 2 minus y bracket squared. Okay. So yeah. So be careful with the minus sign. Let's say you're given something like this now. Y equals 3 over 2 plus root x. Okay. Here you're trying to make x a subject. So here visualize this as one whole bubble here, because this divide sign here, it means everything above it divided by everything below it. Now this bubble here is the important bubble, because x is inside here. It's at the bottom. We can't really kill it off. So what we do, we take the reciprocal, get it on top. So take the reciprocal of both sides. So visualize a y as y over 1. Okay, and then so this is actually y over 1. Inside your mind, visualize it like this: y over 1, and then you are trying to get this bubble on top, because you can't really kill off this bubble here when it's at the bottom. So take the reciprocal of both sides. On this side, we'll basically turn it upside down, and then turn this one upside down. So it's 2 plus root x 3, and then now you can kill off the 3. Times both sides by 3. You have 3y, and then 2 plus root x. See, and then visualize it as this bubble plus this bubble here. Keep an eye on x. X is what you're trying to make the subject. So x is in this bubble here. So kill off this thing here, which is take away 2. Yeah, take away 2. So it would be
3 minus y take away 2 equals root x. Now just merge the two together. So here at the moment you've got one fraction. Take away. You can think of this as another fraction like this. Okay. But let's merge the two just to turn into one fraction. So it looks neater. So this 2 here, I'm going to visualize it as 2 over 1. Turn into a fraction. Okay. Equals root x. And then in order to merge these two fractions, the two denominators have to be the same. So on this one, times top and bottom by the same thing. So it has to be, let's times it by y. So this thing here will become 2y over y, and then you've got this thing over here. And now now that the two denominators are the same, you can merge them now. So it will be y 3 2y equals root x. And now times, well, actually now square both sides. So you can think of this as this. You can think of it as a fraction. You think of it like this. Hang on. 3 minus 2y times 3 minus 2y. So this will become x. The way you write it, you could just write it like this. 3 minus y. You could just leave it like this. Squared equals x. This here could, you're pretty much done here. But I just want to express it as one fraction. Well, when you're here, you're pretty much done. You can leave it as this, okay? But I just want to tidy it up. So here this top times top, bottom times bottom. So this bit here will be y squared, okay? This bit here, just leave this as a bubble here. Okay, so it's a bubble multiplied by itself. So it's like this. This like this. Hang on. Squared like this. So now you've got one thing above another thing. Okay. So yeah. So x is now the subject. By the way, you can leave it like this if you want. There's not that much difference here. I'm just being difficult. Okay. Yeah. Okay.